Alright, nerds. It's time to crab. So, obviously, this is a bit of a goofy one I've got for you today. This is Crab Champions, and it's a roguelike shooter in the style of Gunfire Reborn, or Enter the Gungeon, something like that. But obviously you're a crab, and it has an endless mode. The game has 30 levels, but I have been playing the endless mode to way past where you're supposed to, so we just did level 271. I thought I would just record 271 to 300 and put it online just for the giggles, so here we go. As you can see, I have a million move speed. I've got so many dashes that we can basically just fly all the time, and my weapon, the rocket launcher, fires hundreds of shots which bounce around and just make a ceiling of death over the level every time I click it, even once. That was just a single click, and you can see that it is destroying everything. Let me grab all this loot, and then we can keep going. Let's go to the health chest zone. So as you get to this level, a couple really funny things happen. One, you never have to touch the ground. Two, I actually had to remove a bunch of abilities from my guns, like anything that increased my attack speed, like my reload rate or refire rate, were causing all of the projectiles to despawn because I was attacking too fast. We just cleared that really quick. Let's go on to the next level. So I actually had... whoops, I fired inside a cave. For some reason, this game does so much better with the FPS when you fire this nonsense outside, like in the exterior. Most games, obviously, their FPS does better in interior zones, but in this game, it does not handle the bouncing shots in the interior well, so sorry about the chop, but we've got a little bit of... Just have to wait a moment, and then there we go. Once the lag subsides, we can clear it. We're mostly fighting the game. Here, let's look at what the shots look like when I shoot them up into the sky. So at this point in the run, we're mostly fighting the game, not the enemies. Amongst the issues that we're fighting is I've overflowed my max health. So you can see we've got 1 out of 1 health in the lower left corner there. That's because we went over 4 billion. Also, in this next one, watch my money in the top left. It's going to be pretty funny. Every single time I fire this gun, firstly, the game lags out, but secondly, we int overflow our money every single attack. We're just going to be flying around, launching things. My damage is mostly just coming from flat multipliers on the damage from the shots. We also have shot size increase, which is what's making these shots so enormous and just fill the entire world. Just had to last 30 seconds. Got it, and I have also been investing in a lot of loot drops and economy upgrades over the course of this very, very long run. Get to this point, I'd say it took me 5 hours, something like that. Not all at once, but on and off. The game does remember your progress, which is nice of it for a run like this. Another pretty funny thing, and we actually came into the shop with almost our cap in money, because we have somewhere between 1 money and 4.4 billion whenever we arrive at the shop, before it overflows. So we have to hope that we arrive with lots of money, because we're actually at the point in the game where this stuff is really expensive, and if we have overflowed our money back to 0, then we can't afford anything at the shop, which is funny. I've also added so many items to the shop that the reroll totem is all the way out in the ocean. If I keep adding more, I suspect that what will happen is we're going to end up with being unable to refresh the shop, because the reroll totem's going to be off the map. Also, obviously, a lot of these items are inside the Oh hey, there's even more items over here. Are inside the mountain, and the DPS skull meter is all the way out here. Let's check our DPS. Oh, our DPS is 0. Yeah, it's the game does not like how much damage we're doing, so once again, overflowing all the integers in the game. I'm hoping that we don't overflow to the point where we actually can't kill anything, because that would be disappointing. Let's take this damage chest. Doesn't really matter what we pick at this point, just trying to get through this really quick. My grenade is non-functional, but very pretty. You can see it did a little bit of damage, but all the damage in this... Whoa, lag happening. All the damage in this battle is coming from my gun. The lag actually is pretty dangerous, less so in this level, but in the next biome there's a chance we could die, because we have one hit point thanks to the overflow, and the lag can, like, send us off cliffs into a pit. I'm definitely putting a photosensitivity warning at the start of this video. Alright, enemies explode into shrapnel. I think we're gonna take this one because I'm worried that if enemies explode into shrapnel, it will lag the game out. Let's get into an exterior region. No, there isn't one. Okay, there's gonna be a little bit of lag. Yeah, I'm worried that it'll crash the game if the enemies explode into more fragments. Because already, anytime I fire in an enclosed area, we get quite a lot of choppiness. Oh, that crab came after me. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it. I need to stop inputting shots. But I'm also worried that if I don't, then during one of the 2 FPS, during some of this slideshow, we're going to end up with just dying to one of these enemies. Alright, just got like one more thing, so one more shot should do it. Haha! Success! This is a horde. Again, lag is going to be our greatest foe, but this is a much more open map, so that gives us a little more options to avoid the lag. Look how many shots we're making. Yeah, we just fully filled the entire map with this cube of bullets. I guess technically rockets, but it just doesn't matter what they are at this point. They're just so huge. And then we can kind of skate along the outside of the map. I have, I think, like plus 100 dashes or so. So I can just stay in the air forever. Alright. To the shop. The extra shop items are so ridiculous. I'm actually just not going to bother shopping this time. We've already got overflowing damage and everything, and it just adds some time. Alright, here's our first boss. There was our first boss. I really like when you can do something like this to a game. Alright, so this is where the things get a little risky, though, because if we get punted off the edge, here, I'm pretty sure we instantly die because we have 1 health. Now, we might be able to have fractional health, but you lose, I think, 10% of your health when you go off the edge of this map. And I'm concerned that if we lose 10% of our 1 health, we just die. So let's stay near the outer edges of the maps, as always. Just look at the pinball machine. Oh, I got stuck on a tree. Ooh. Yeah, sure, let's do some parkour. I have, like, hundreds of move speed and extra dashes. Oh, did I miss the speed up? I did. Alright, well, this is going to be difficult parkour, because we missed the speed up, so we're having to do our parkour manually. But given how fast we are and how many dashes we've got, who needs a checkpoint, right? We just fly our way there. We'd have made it, but we'd have made it on time if I hadn't just completely dodged the initial speed boost. Where do we land for this one's parkour? Here? Oh no, that's just here. Alright, nice. Glad I got to do a parkour there. That was actually really fun. Sure, we'll do a random chest. Have to survive a horde. Oh no, have to survive a horde in a cave. Okay. Let's shoot there, and then can we get out somehow? Sometimes on these maps you can glitch your way up onto the ceiling and delag it. I think we're just gonna not shoot and just stay in the sky for this horde. Oh no! Oh no, I fell! Back to the sky. They're still just dying down there. There we go. And I finally made it up onto the roof, but not in time. Alright. Now then, let's go back. Where's the exit? Yeah, so you can see how fast we are, too, just over land. Just like moving so quickly. Alright, let's just skip the shop this time around. This is amazing. You know, normally, oh, we got hit by something. Okay, our armor held. So that's good to know. I can take 6 hits, it looks like, before getting 1 shot. Definitely not doing enemies spawn energy rings, and we just don't care about the loot at all, so I'm just trying to do stuff that will lag us the least and ideally kill us the least. Okay, is this area lag safe? Mostly. Can I get up top? That'll be better for lag if we get up here, yeah. Come on, let me up. Oh no, I shot into a wall. Gotta get out of that cave, too. Just gonna wait for those things to dissipate. Okay, we've got that one crab over there. Take a shot and see what happens. Oh, it actually didn't die. So now... Okay, hoping the game doesn't crash. Have to shoot a bunch, because if that guy catches me, I might die. Come on, game. You can do it. This crab is invincible. Okay. I was trying to get up top, but I've wedged myself in a corner. This is the downside of the lag. Alright, we killed him. Let's have a nice little choppy time here. Gonna just hang on for a minute while this subsides. We're at 2 FPS, and I really don't want to crash the game. Oh, back up to 4 FPS. Hey, alright, nice. Alright, this is a horde, but a nice open area, so that should let us just kill everything. I have all sorts of stuff that lets me not use ammo and whatever, but obviously we're fighting lag more than enemies at this point, so I can never hold down my gun. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I'm getting crabbed. Whew! I got locked in a corner there by those crabs. Well, I'm glad they didn't manage to hit me too many times. Now I had to shoot a ton, so frame rate had a problem. Maybe I should try looting while... Okay, we are actually missing an armor, so I'm gonna have to do a little shopping just to replace this armor. Any armor. Just buying stuff while we go. Don't see an armor, let's just reroll. No armor in this shop. Okay, there we go, we got it. Alright, boss number 2. I expect he will be much, much more difficult than the first one. Yeah. Basically impossible. Alright, making good progress. Oh no. Oh no, this biome. Oh no, it's an enclosed space. My one nemesis. Let's get all the way up top and then shoot down, maybe? Nope, too much bouncing. I think it's the bouncing that fucks the game up. I wonder if I should just remove bouncing shots. I'll give that a test as soon as we've cleared this island. Like, will that ruin the damage? So I've got the bouncing shot. We do lose 7,000% damage, but also, how does the gun work? Okay. It still lags the game and doesn't fill the whole arena anymore without the bounce, so we're stuck with that one, unfortunately. But hopefully we get more open areas. Like that one. Oh, where's the way out? Let me out. Okay, definitely don't want enemies exploding into shrapnel. Now that we're outside the ice biome, things are a little easier, because the melee enemies in the ice biome freeze you, and there's like pits you can fall off of and die. So it's much less likely, I think, that we die at this point. Though not impossible, given that, as I said, we've overflowed ourselves down to 1 health. Yeah, here. Let's look at the skybox for a minute. That's a single click. Just does that forever. I can't auto-loot during the round, which I'm guessing some of the loot being on the ground is contributing to this lag. I could take off the looting item. Alright, let's take a look at... No, we don't need anything from here. Let's just keep going. Random chests. I will show my whole build before we end the video, just in case anyone's curious. It's certainly not what I would have done, like, had I gone into this intending to play to around 300, but this just kind of happened. Where are... Oh, okay, they're inside. So, let's let those bounce and stay outside. Nice. Alright, more crits. Another nice open area. We do get a little bit of a hang, but... Ooh, we got some real air here. Off this jump pad. Oh, I missed the jump pad. Let me clear some enemies. Alright. Have we cleared it? Yes, okay. Take a look. So when I'm in the sky and I shoot down, that's what happens. It's not even fireworks, it's like... like the interior of a neutron star. Alright, let's definitely get outside before firing my gun. And then, yeah, we're just gonna... There's this whole beautiful cave complex in the island, which we are ignoring completely. It's interesting how the shots hang, like, above the ground. Oh, those are actually sitting on the ground, but for the most part, the shots will just hang out, like, 10 feet off the ground, which is kind of an interesting equilibrium for them to hit, given that they mostly just bounce and move randomly. And just not shoot for the rest of this run. There we go. Then to the shop, and I'll show my build before we go into the final boss. So what we've got here is Mega Crit. Obviously don't need this many levels, but just all crits are 3 times damage. Shots target enemies. Shots make smaller shots. Each crit makes more shots. Fire extra shots. Extra damage when we're not aiming. More shots. Damage. Damage, 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 damage. The big thing is, yeah, this one just fires 53 extra shots per click. We have damage, fire rate, reload speed increased by 1640. We've got extra clip size, bouncing shots, and I actually slotted this heavy hitter in, the fire rate reduction, because I was firing too fast, and the game was despawning all my projectiles as they were leaving the gun. I've got all these beautiful grenade mods, which do nothing because we never throw a grenade. And then the other important thing is stuff like gemstone. Each island I just get 600 extra damage. We've got these greed upgrades that do a ton of just flat damage. 79 more loot choices per chest. 100 more dashes. Nice. And what's my move speed? 2300% extra move speed. 100% chance for unchosen loot to not disappear. Extra reward chests. And more enemies, which is actually good for us because we built up to this point by having enemies drop loot with the 45% chance for enemies to drop loot. And then I basically just took all the extra damage. I also took these 75% damage reduction, 75% block chance as safety valves. Especially because we now have 1 health, the block chance could be useful. Alright, anyways, here we go. Ready to face the final boss, level 300 Nightmare. Let's see how long this takes. Got some nice lag off of this one, but there we go. Incredible. Alright, well, it wouldn't have been this video if it didn't end with just an incredible amount of lag while we jam our crab into a wall. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This was just something silly for fun because I got to this point. I'm definitely stopping the run here at 300. That's 10 times the normal level. I think this might be a world record. Who knows? World record of patience, if nothing else. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and of course, you know, do all the YouTube stuff. You can subscribe to my channel. I usually do strategy videos and very in-depth videos, not quite so much as just these colorful lights, but this was a nice change of pace. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I will catch you next time. Cheers. GG.